Hey guys, welcome back to Cook You Bastards, helping newbies kick ass in the kitchen. I can do better than that. Hey guys, welcome back to Cook You Bastards, helping newbies kick ass in the kitchen for over a year now. I didn't tell you whose ass though. Today we're cooking one of my favorite fishy friends, salmon. Problem with salmon is, and you've all seen this before, you get the white goop and that sort of throws you off. It doesn't change the flavor of the fish, but it's not very appealing. That's albumen. And today I'm going to show you a really easy way to get rid of it. I'm going to cook it two ways, once in the pan and once in the oven. Take your pick, they're both great, and a real simple sort of butter sauce to top them with, okay? So starting with the salmon, the first thing I do with any salmon is a brine. 2 cups of water, and I've got 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. Then I want to shake it. Salmon goes in. And this brine, it's not like an overnight thing. I mean, half an hour is fine. So, you want to sit here for half an hour or should I come back? I'll come back. Dry those little bastards off. That'll help the texture when you cook them. So for the first one, I'm going to throw one of these into a pan and make it crispy. Get your pan pretty hot, but not screaming. And add some kind of neutral oil like canola oil. Lay the fish skin side down, then smash burger it. Seriously, press it down. There's a lot of fat under the skin, so put it to work. Give it a sprinkling of salt, or just dump a whole bunch in one place like I did. Let that go a few minutes, let's say 3, I don't know, or 5. When you see the bottom of the fish is cooked, that's a good sign. Then you're going to flip it. Now what's really helpful here is one of those razor thin fish spatulas. I don't have one, but it's like frying anything. When it's done, it's usually going to release from the pan. Usually. God damn it. All right, the camera's running. I forgot to roll earlier. Every second feels like an hour. I rushed it. I fucked this one up. But you gotta believe me. I've made this a whole bunch of times. Every single time, the skin comes out super crispy and pops right off the pan. Anyway, cook it on the meat side until it's done. Personally, I like mine a little orangey in the middle, but it's totally up to you how long you let it go for. The good thing is, when it's time to take it out, the skin side was the hard part. I said the skin side was the hard part. That's what she said. Then, since you fucked it up so bad, present it proudly on a plate with a big chip in it. Seriously though, look at that nice brown crust on the fish, right? Oh boy, am I glad that one's over. The next one's even easier, thank God. First, you preheat your oven to 350, set the rack near the top and put a foil-lined sheet pan or a baking sheet in there to preheat. Then when it's preheated, you just take your other nice dry fillet, drop it on the pan with a sprinkle of salt. And then once it's in there, you set the oven to broil, then you kick back for about 10 minutes or so. And you're done, just like that. No fucking spatulas. Okay, it's the easiest salmon in the world, so here's the easiest sauce in the world. Melt some butter, don't be shy. Then dump in a whole bunch of fresh dill. Dill and salmon were born for each other. Squirt a little lemon in there. You get some in the pan if you can. And add some salt. Then you find a plate that doesn't have a big ding in it. Lay down your most presentable piece of fish. Spoon over some dill butter, a little extra lemon, and boom, you're off to the races. Alright, this was a shit show, but please mash that thumbs up button anyway. Subscribe to the channel, I don't fuck everything up like this, and leave me a comment. Visit my website at cookiebastards.com for recipes and even more ranting. Oh, and one last thing, when you're shooting videos, make sure you press record. I wasn't rolling.